Okay, I was going to make a PowerPoint presentation, but there's just so much shit going on. I really don't have time to organize that pretty stuff. A lot of news going into this 3 p.m. deadline that's coming in 13 minutes. Out of nowhere, JVR is coming to Detroit, pending a physical. That's what a lot of people are saying. Oscar Sundqvist just got moved to Minnesota. What else is there? Jacob Vrana to St. Louis for a 2025 7th rounder, and a player named Dylan McLaughlin, who is playing for the AHL Firebirds. Looks like Prawn's not going to get traded. Milan said he's going to play in the lineup tomorrow. Oh my goodness, there's so much crap's going on. Okay, Hronek got dealt to Vancouver, kind of a weird trade. What we got for him was a top 10 protected 2023 first-round pick from New York Islander. I think it was actually top 12 protected. And the second-round pick was a 2023 round pick, and then before that, Tyler Bertuzzi to Boston. People were saying Boston didn't make a move for him. Toronto would, so it's only natural. What we got for him was a 2024 first-round top 10 protected pick, and a 2025 fourth-round pick. In the Hronek and Bertuzzi trade, Red Wings retained 50% of the salary. Before then, Larkin, actually the same night apparently, Steve Yzerman came over to his house, got a deal done, 8 times 8.7. He said later if he was going to sign a contract with the Red Wings, he might take a pay cut, but that's pretty good. It's what Sidney Crosby got when he signed his max like 10 years ago. Larkin, during the press conference, got pretty emotional when he was asked about the Tyler Bertuzzi trade. He said it's one of his best friends. He was a little bit choked up. Brad Galley interviewed him, I think in the same day. Works for WXYZ Detroit. He said, yeah, it's very difficult. I was very surprised when Tyler got traded last night and Phil this morning. I know it's part of the business. I'm getting the full effect of the highs and lows, and I'm just going to go home and relax. A lot of stuff is moving pieces. A lot of pieces are moving around right now. I heard Kubelik maybe to Anaheim. The lines in practice were very bizarre. I mean, Prawn just had a kid, so maybe that's why he's out of lineup. But the first line was Kubelik, Larkin, Raymond. Second line was Fabry, Kopp. And because Prawn wasn't skating, Philip Zadina and Joe Veleno were rotating in and out in that spot. Third line was Zadina, Veleno, Bergeron. Fourth line was Adam Ernie, Pew Suter, and Oscar Sundqvist. And as we know, Sundqvist just got dealt to Mini, so who knows what's going on there. Who's going to fill in for him? I don't know if there's going to be a call-up or JVR is going to get put in that lineup spot. There's just so many moving parts right now. Defensive pairs are Jake Wallman, Sider. They're still elite. Oh, yeah, let's back up for a second. Wallman signed that 3-year, $3.4 million extension. Good for him. They look great together. And I scored last night. Second line pairing is Sherratt, Mata. Third line is Hag, Osterley. Okay, what kind of prospects do we have that could get moved up? I think I have it somewhere over here. Okie dokie. All right, so what do we have to look forward to now that all these players have been moved? It's quite interesting. You lose your feistiness with Bertuzzi. You had a lot of bad injury luck, but let's pray that he doesn't have any going into the rest of the season with Boston, and he does excellent there. All right, Carter Mazur playing with Denver, University of Denver. Could be a replacement for Tyler Bertuzzi, very similar style of play. You got Amadeus Lambo. He's still doing great in the OHL, right, for the Flint Firebirds. Dmitry Buchelnikov, Sebastian Kosa, Edmondson, Casper, and then obviously Soderblom, who already played a couple NHL games this year, a handful, more than a couple. So those are prospects that we can look forward to. Some other ones are Cross Hannes, who's in AHL right now. William Wallinder on defense. I think he's a right-handed shot. He's playing in the SHL for Rugla right now. Johansson, left-handed D, who apparently can play on the right-hand side, so maybe he could be a swap for Phil. It's kind of weird that Phil's going to the Canucks. Why do the Canucks need a right-handed defenseman? I don't really understand that. Okay, who else do we have in the pipeline? Theodor Niederbach, Dowers Nelson, Kirill Chutayev, Robert Mastromoni, Antti Tuomista, Emil Viros, been I think going back and forth between Toledo and AHL or in the GR, and then Donovan Sabrango. So we got quite a bit of prospects. I think this year 2023 draft. Let's see how many picks the Red Wings have. I have Cap Friendly here. Cap Friendly here up. So yeah, they just got that. They just got that draft pick from New York Islanders for Filip Hronek. First round, they have 2 picks. Obviously their own. Second round, they have 3. One of them is from St. Louis for I don't know what that was. It's a trade on March 21st. We can click to see the details. What is it? What are the details of that trade? Cap Friendly is so nice. Jeez. Okay, so it was in the Oscar Sundqvist Jake Wallman deal. They also got a second round pick when they dished Nick Leddy. Well, it looks like a really good pick, a really good move last year. And then they have a third round pick. They don't have a fourth round pick this year, and they got a fifth, sixth, and a seventh. Next year, they got the conditional pick in the trade for Bertuzzi. That's a first rounder as well as their own. And then they have a second and third. And the fourth round, they got a fourth. They got two fourth round picks, and they got a fifth, sixth, and seventh. Following year, this is as far as Cap Friendly goes. They have first 3 picks, and then they have the other pick they got from Boston for Bertuzzi, which is fourth round pick, fifth, sixth, and most recently the Verona trade. They got a 7th round pick in the 2025 draft. So maybe they will be trying to tank the rest of the season, get as high a possible pick as they can, because it's kind of top heavy. Who are the top 10 likely picks? The Leo Carlson guy from Sweden, Adam Fantilli, Matvei Michkov, obviously Connor Bedard, a couple other players I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. Maybe they will try and juice some of these second round picks. Maybe the first round they got, squeeze that bad boy into a higher pick. I don't know. If they can move up into the first pick, especially if they start sliding a little bit, if they can move up a little bit in the first round, if they could squeeze some of those juicers, keep that as something that could possibly happen. Obviously you want to see them get Connor Bedard. It's not going to happen, but they could definitely move up a little bit in the first round. In the first round this year, but yeah, the lineup's going to look kind of weird. It's very weird. They lost last night 5-4. They were playing without Bertuzzi and Hronek for the first time since they got traded. Very weird lineup. If you're interested in watching Bertuzzi play, I believe his first game is tomorrow against the Rangers. I don't know if they're playing today, but actually the Red Wings are going to be playing the Boston Bruins on March 11th and 12th, so back-to-back games. There'll be a little reunion there in Boston, then in Detroit. This is all happening really fast, and the deadline is 6 minutes away. Do I see anything else on Twitter that's going on right now? I'm watching this live. Like I said, I would have made a PowerPoint, but I just don't have time. I know I've been away from this, doing a lot of homework grinding. Coding in some Scala, coding in some Java, coding in some C. Jesus. What else am I doing? It's a fun quarter, but my hands are kind of tied. Okay, so we're getting GVR, and then we're going to flip JVR is what I'm seeing. So this is a financial. I don't know. I don't know exactly how to put this into words. So Elliot Friedman said something happened with JVR in Detroit, pulled back from deal. Okay, so maybe it was the he didn't pass the physical or whatever. Someone commented, pulling out is always safer. Darren Dredger says, oh boy, things changing fast on JVR. Mal Blart Paul Cop says, told the return for JVR was not racist enough. Fletcher losing interest. Gotta love the internet. Okay, I'll do one quick Steve Yzerman Google or Twitter search, and then I'll call an end to this video. Can only type with one hand, and who knows what we're gonna see here? I don't know. Some stuff will get worked out. Some stuff will get worked out in the after hours. Ooh, Filip Zadina's trending. Oh my god! If they could make a move for Filip Zadina, the biggest bust of the draft, like that guy probably still thinks he should have gone higher than Brady Tkachuk. Like Jesus Christ. Okay, fake Elliot Friedman count. Says Zadina to Toronto. It's quite funny. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna happen with Zadina. That guy has no upside, right? Like we know what he's capable of. We know what he's not capable of. I don't see anything here. All right, this is a long enough video. No one's gonna watch the entire thing. I just posted this because I want to see what you guys think about all the trades. Leave some comments. Looking forward to the rest of the season. I actually really like this business side of it. I know you want to keep the team morale as high as you possibly can, but I also like having a lot of draft picks going into a really deep draft this year, and then the following years. It's all very exciting stuff to me. I hate to see the captain crying, losing one of his friends. It's the same for other players on the team as well. Like Fabry is one of his best friends. And the team's just going to look a lot different for the remaining 20 games. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the rest of the season. And as always, we have our faith in Steve Yzerman. And let's just wish the boys good luck the rest of the way. All right, cheers.